Hello everyone, welcome back to another beautiful day of gardening in the Delta. It's a pretty day so far. We're expecting some rain in just a few hours, pretty heavy rain for the next day and a half once it gets here. So today I won't be doing too much outside, but I'm going to finish putting together my last patio railing planter, and these my instructions came with it, which I'm glad. I got 4 of these off Amazon to go out there along the rail at the deck back there. Before we begin too much further, I want everybody to hit that like and subscribe down at the bottom and share, and I'll have links down below to my other videos, other channels like Cooking with Mary Sue, where I do a weekend recipe. There's Brother Claude Reflects, my husband's channel, and one more, Sue's Cute Knickknacks, my reselling channel. And there will be a link to my eBay store down there. And I'll mention the name of my children's book that came out a few months ago I had published about our little cat, Miss Kitty, who's sitting over there taking a bath right now. She's always out here when we're doing something. The name of the book is Awesome Adventures of Miss Kitty and Her Woodland Friends. These rails, these planter boxes I got on Amazon, they're a good size, they're weatherproof, they're great for outside. You can adjust the width of the rail. It can be for a wide rail or a skinny rail, it doesn't matter. And they're very simple to put together. There is a video on YouTube that shows how to put it together, and there was a video on Amazon also when I bought them for about, I think, a 20-second video showing how quick and easy it is to put together. I've done 3 so far. I'm going to do the last one on the video. The first one took maybe 10 minutes because I had to look at the book and count everything, make sure I had everything. But once I got past the first one, the others took about 5 minutes or less. Before you begin anything, you always make sure you have all the pieces when you start out. You don't want to get halfway through putting something together and then find you're missing something. I checked off, I had all the pieces here. I got all my little screws and nuts and bolts. They came in a nice little bag all by themselves. I timed them out, made sure I had them all there. I always put them in a bowl so I don't drop them and lose them. Okay. The only negative thing about this planter that I didn't like is that on the inside, you see it's divided into 3 sections. I didn't know it was going to be like that before I ordered it. I thought it was going to be just one open planter, which is what I really wanted because I want to put a plant here like hostas and have the hosta spread out all through here. Now this is a great idea if you want to put 3 different plants in here, which I might do that with one of the planters. But I want to see if a friend of mine can cut these out for me. They don't come out. They're attached in there, built in there. But I think they're plastic. They should be able to cut this out, hopefully. I do have drain holes in there. 2 big drain holes, that's nice. And they're heavy and sturdy. For the moment, I made the back of my car here my little workbench. Start with this piece and this piece. I'm going to put these 2 together. I'm just going to name the pieces to you, but these 2 screw together right here. Let's see. Claude's been out busy this morning trimming the hedges before it rains. If it rains a lot like we're supposed to, we won't be doing anything outside tomorrow. It'll be too wet. But we need this rain. We haven't had any good rain for about 2 weeks, isn't it? It's been about that long.
Well, here in the Delta, we either get a monsoon, too much rain, or we have a long dry spell. So a few weeks ago, we had a really heavy rain, and it killed or drowned some of our flowers out. And then we had 2 weeks of really hot, dry weather, and a lot of them have died because of lack of water.
If you saw one of the other videos a few weeks ago, he planted a few castor bean seeds. Well, after he planted them, the next day we got 2 or 3 days of rain, and they either drowned them or washed them away. But he's gonna plant some more now out there because they are gone. Luckily, I got a bunch more seeds. Okay, got that put together quickly. Just going to snap in right there. This one over here snaps in. This bar here, so, they call this the leveling bar. This goes along the back there. Has to put a little that's a little nut on both sides of it here. Put a nut on the underside here. You can see up under here, I put the nut up under there. This one on both sides of that bar. Hold it in tight in place. I may have it upside down. There it goes, all the way up. Got that one on. Here's the last one over here on this side, a little nut to put on. Okay. Now the last part on the top is put the sliding bracket. You use this to measure out how wide or how narrow you need to go on your rail. I found out on my rails, our rails are very wide. So I need to make this as wide as possible so you can make it more narrow or wider. Well, our rails are about that wide up top around that deck. I put it almost to the edge there. Now all these do, these planters, all they do is this just hooks over the rail and they just hang there. Well, I know I'm going to have a lot of dirt there and the plants are going to be a lot of weight. It's going to get heavy. So what I did, I secured them to the rail with some picture wire. I got this picture wire as holds up to 30 pounds. And I secured both of these, wrapped these around the rail just so they don't fall off when they get heavy. Okay, and my last two over here. I'll tighten that. That tightens up once I get on the rail. It'll be tighter. I'll pause a second while I take this around to the deck. And hey, we're out here at the deck now with my fourth one. We're going to hook up. Claude's going to show you where the other ones are at the moment around. Miss Katie's under one of them already, playing around. The next project here is going to be cleaning out this planter here. It's been here a long time. It's had this hosta in it for quite a while. I'm going to clean all this out, put some fresh dirt, and maybe put another hosta in here. But let's get this last one hooked up over here. This last planter. I changed my mind about hooking these on the outside. I was going to hook these on the outside of the rail, but I got thinking if they happen to fall off, come show the drop over here. I didn't want my plants to fall way down there and get injured. If they happen to fall off, I'd rather them fall off on the deck, not over the deck into the creek. That's pretty good. What, about 15-foot drop probably? 12, 15?
Yes.
Here's the last one going up. These are spread all the way out. Pause it a second. Let me get this on here. Hey, we're back. We were able to get this on. We almost thought we had a little problem with it, but we did get it down. I had to adjust these and make them just about a 1/4 inch or 1/8 of an inch, a little bit wider. This is as wide as it will go, and we had to push it on there so it's tight, but I'm still going to tie it up with some wire because it's going to get pretty weighty once I put dirt in here. And I'd rather be extra secure about not falling off. As you can see, show how I wrapped the other ones over there. I just took this wire and kept going around different ways with it. I'm gonna pause again when I finish this up. As you see, I've got half of this wrapped on over here. There. This planter was a tighter fit on this rail for some reason. I'm not sure why. But I still got the wire wrapped around it. There's an opening back here that I tied it around. I couldn't get it up under here like I did the other ones, but I got back here. There's an opening. This little twist tie, this picture wire is pretty strong and it'll last a long time out here. And it comes in, if you think you need heavier wire, this is for 30-pound weight. You can get up to 100-pound weight if you like. It's just a thicker, heavier wire. But I think 30 pounds do fine with these planters. I'll tie up my last one here.
Hear the birds.
Oh, they sound pretty out here in the mornings. Well, actually all day.
A nice breeze blowing. It's really nice out here today.
The stream looks pretty up there, the water flowing down. It'll be a lot thicker, a lot more water down there once the rain hits. When that rain gets heavy coming through here, that creek fills about halfway up sometimes. There. Now we're nice and sturdy here. Got all 4 of my planters up here. Now I can start putting stuff in there and make them look pretty. I pull all these little tags off. These are Veradec outdoor planters. And it's nice and pre-divided if you wanted to put different plants in, which I might do that in one of these. Well, a couple of these I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to take these dividers out somehow so I can have one big plant growing all the way across here. Well, this is the start of our deck project. I can start planting now. I may start planting after the rain in a few days. I'll call it a day, call it a wrap. God bless everyone, and happy gardening.